On Sunday, January 18th, Guyana lost Marisa Eastman, a young woman who was 6 months pregnant, visibly distressed, and seeking help. Hours after going live on social media in tears, Marisa was taken to Georgetown Public Hospital Corporation, where she later fell from the third floor and died. Since then, the country has been flooded with anger, speculation, and finger-pointing. Some blame the hospital, some blame government leadership, some cruelly blame her HIV status. But beneath all of this noise is a deeper question we must confront honestly. What emotionally pushed Marisa to the edge? According to a family member interviewed shortly after her death, Marisa had just received a message from her boyfriend ending their relationship. The family described this moment as the beginning of her emotional spiral.
That's a quick question. Why was she behaving erratic?
Basically, she's 6 months pregnant. Right? She had an issue probably with her boyfriend. So this is what she was asking her auntie. Y'all know what's going on, and y'all telling me he sent her a message saying he done with you and all.
That detail matters, not because it excuses institutional responsibility, but because psychology tells us that relationship loss can become a powerful trigger when someone is already emotionally vulnerable. In The Optimistic Child, psychologist Martin Seligman explains that suicidal thinking often emerges when a person becomes trapped in a belief that pain is permanent, that nothing will get better, that life will always feel as unbearable as it does in the present moment. When hope collapses, risk rises. In Addiction to Love, author Susan Peabody expands this further. She describes what psychologist Howard Halpern calls attachment hunger, a deep emotional dependency formed early in life, where romantic relationships become unconsciously tied to survival itself. For some people, losing a partner doesn't just hurt, it feels like psychological abandonment, identity collapse, and emotional freefall. When these two forces collide, hopelessness and attachment trauma, a breakup is no longer just a breakup. It becomes an emotional earthquake. This does not mean Marisa wanted to die. It means she may have wanted the pain to stop. At the same time, we must acknowledge the serious institutional questions being raised. If hospital staff were alerted to her distress, then protocol, supervision, and patient safety must be reviewed. Accountability matters. But blaming only systems, or stigmatizing illness, or politicizing tragedy will not bring healing. What this moment demands is honesty. Honesty about emotional vulnerability, honesty about relationship trauma, honesty about mental health support gaps, honesty about how quickly despair can escalate when someone feels abandoned and overwhelmed. Marisa was not a headline. She was not a statistic. She was a pregnant woman in pain. If we truly want to honor her life, we must move beyond outrage and toward prevention. That means stronger emotional support systems, better hospital mental health protocols, and more compassion instead of social media cruelty. Because tragedies like this are not solved by blame. They are prevented by understanding.